Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you so much. Well,
Thank you. Very good to have you here. I believe you said this is your first time you've been to South Africa.
yes, it's the first time I'm here, and I'm very excited because the South Africa was always on my wish list, and finally I'm here. So it's
Have you had a chance to see much of the country yet? I thought you just arrived.
arrived yesterday in the evening, so maybe over the weekend.
Okay, brilliant. Have you any plans anywhere you'd like to go?
So I'm going to Cape Town. I would have this opportunity to see something there.
Cape Town is nearly as nice as Joburg.
I heard that. I was told that, but let me judge.
I think well, welcome. Very good to have you here. Thank you for your time this morning. So we're going to be talking this morning, obviously, about Scodix and so the embellishing solutions that you offer and how that sort of integrates with everything else that Kemtek does. So we put together a few more questions and things, but feel free to talk around the topics, and obviously you're here to learn from you. So what you share anything you'd like to do. So, I mean, obviously for those of us in the industry and beyond, Scodix is the name to know in embellishing and finishing. That's the name we all know. And just wondering if you could share some thoughts as to how did Scodix achieve that reputation? What is the secret to the success?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We are so proud to be a market leader leader. That's the digital embellishment technology. So the company was established in 2007. So the first press was sold in 2011. Please don't forget that at that time, the entire finishing production was based on the traditional analog solution. So we just similar to HP. We are just pioneer to this digital environment, and we try to convince the entire market that it is the future for the finishing for sure. So from that time, we developed a lot of new technologies. We patented a lot of new features. So currently, we can provide fixed and digital applications to our customers. And the main message is to allow them to differentiate as they work.
And is that differentiation, I mean, is that one of the main value adds? How does Scodix make print better, I think, say?
Yeah, of course, our main strategy is based on the three pillars. So the economy, productive, and sustainable. So sustainability is also very important, especially for the Western world, for US market, and for the West Europe. A lot of big customers are asking about that. And so the brand holders are required this kind of the sustainable production from our customers. So it is also very important part, and we are prepared for that request.
And obviously, Kemtek is very well known in the sort of digital printing field here in South Africa, especially with HP Indigo and some of the other technology partners they represent. How does Scodix and HP Indigo work together? How is successfully can they be integrated in, say, a print shop?
Yeah, so first of all, we are very proud to have this ability to work with Kemtek, because we know that it is a well-known company, professional company with very good equipment. They are selling HP Indigo, which is the best product for us, the best complementary product for us. And with this cooperation, we can provide much wider products portfolio for our customers. Because, for example, HP Indigo can print on metallized substrates. We see the huge demand from the market for the metallized the production. And HP Indigo can print also on the transparent media. So also it is something we should differentiate ourselves from the competition from the market, because we as a Scodix, we are only one company who can embellish metallized and transparent media. So this is also very key selling point for us.
And you mentioned how the start to and finishing was all done to analog. Obviously now it's digital. How has digital improved finishing? Or what extra?
Yeah, it is very interesting topic, of course, because we all know that the pre-press and tube are being digitalized. So still finishing process is analog, traditional. So it's also interesting that even after this 13 years of implementing the digital embellishment, less than 1% of the entire work production is based on digital embellishment. So the rest of the production is still analog and traditional. And of course, we see also that the market is changing, so that the run lengths are dropping down. So the typical run length all over the world is between 3,000 to 5,000 sheets. So it is the best environment for us, because based on that we can provide very economic and time saving solution for our customers.
Fantastic. And that's, you see obviously the market will continue to move to digital. You said it's only 1% currently, but you're seeing that trend.
Yeah, so we see the huge demand on the market to enhance and embellish products because there is a huge competition on every product, and the brand owners want to differentiate themselves from the market to sell their products. And of course, there is no better way to sell the products by providing the nice, beautiful, extraordinary package for them. So it is our market, and we see that this market is going very fast.
Well, thanks. So you mentioned there some of the advantages for brands, obviously, to differentiate themselves in the market and things. As a print supplier, as a print services company, how would a print shop benefit from investing in Scodix equipment?
So, of course, the most important factor is based on the adding value or cost saving. So, with our solution, we can deliver both of these values. So, of course, the easiest way to generate the better or higher margin is to sell the product with the higher price. It is not easy, of course, but with adding value product, with extraordinary design and with nice embellishment, it's achievable. We will have a lot of customers who are earning a lot of money by providing the extraordinary production. And also, from the other hand, the cost savings is the very important part of the profitability for each company. And by providing the digital embellishment, first of all, the customer can benefit to not use the tools, matrices or dies or meshes for the hot stamp screening devices. So this is the cost for the customer. Also, the traditional process is quite time consuming, which is also a cost for the customer. So we don't have any make ready, we don't use any matrices, we don't have any paper wastage. So all these facts brings us on a better position because we can present much cheaper production cost for the customers.
Fantastic. And this is a very compelling proposition as print shop too. And as a consumer, obviously the ultimate aim of these embellishments is they'll appear on products in retail environments and places. How does a consumer, how does the end user benefit from what Scodix does?
And so for sure, from the customer point of view, people are buying by the eyes. That's typical, yes. So by adding value, by adding a lot of new features like embossing effect, like glitter, casting hue effect, we have a huge market for the blind people with the braille application. So we have a lot of combination, high quality production, very small team lights, where we can reproduce very small elements. So combination of all of them can add value to the final product, especially for the luxury products. So in most cases, the customers can benefit with the tactile effect or visual element.
Fascinating. And it sounds like this is a growth market, obviously, for embellishments. Well, what do you see is driving that growth? What ultimately, where's the demand coming from?
So the main source is the e-commerce segment, because this segment is growing very fast, and also it generates demand for the boxes, for the packaging. So this sector is growing. We can call it web to print or web to back. It means that everywhere where the customer wants to buy something through the web, this product or package or box for that product can be also produced or ordered through the web for code.
And we spoke a little earlier, so we're jumping out a little bit about the benefits to a print company to invest in Scodix. Are there any challenges, if they haven't done embellishments before, are there any challenges that they should look out for the initial when they first adopt the technology, and how would Scodix help them overcome that?
So, of course, the main challenge is the people's mindset, because for the last 40 years they've done the things in the traditional way. So, of course, they have to learn how to do it in a different way, in a digital way, how to design the new designs in the layouts, and how to design the new products. Of course, it's much easier now because it's a digital process. But with the combination of 16 different applications, it's quite some basic skills from the designer, how to design it. So, of course, we as a part of the implementation of our solution is the training, apart from the training for the operator, it is the training for the customer design team, how to prepare the files, how to design them to get the better image.
That's obviously something that Scodix and Kemtek could assist a new customer with.
Yes, of course. The Kemtek we have a business development team as well as the graphic designer team. So of course we have together help support our customers for this first period to learn how to present this technology to the customers.
And you mentioned earlier that increasing demand for sustainability, especially as you said in the sort of Western Europe and the States. What initiatives has Scodix introduced to make your products and solutions more sustainable?
So, of course, this is very important topic, especially for the Western world. A lot of companies are required to present for them the necessary certificates. It is related to the European Union regulation. It is related with the US market regulations. So we have to comply with all these regulations. It is not easy because it costs a lot of money and a lot of R&D efforts. But it is interesting, and we are proud of that we are only one company on the market who can present low innovation and safety certificates. We have a Nestle certification. We have a certification for the recyclable production and recyclable production. So all these information, all these certificates support our customer to make their production much more sustainable and environmentally fit.
And obviously, Scodix and Kemtek have worked together for a number of years now. I think you talk to us a little bit about the relationship between the two companies and how that benefits everybody and how it's helping Scodix grow.
We've been working in Kemtek almost 3 years. So far we sold 5 classes here in South Africa, and we see that there is much more interest here. That's why IPOs also this week. So our cooperation is based off the complementary solutions. So as we know that Kemtek selling HPV, we know that we can work with HPV very well because of the surface stations. So surface stations of the greenhouse is the most important part for the Bristol embellishment, and the surface station of HPV thing is perfect for us. And based on that, we can provide a much wider product portfolio. Currently, at the last exhibition group, we launched 16 different applications, and all of them we can embellish, we can produce on the HPV system. So that's why we believe that this joint cooperation can bring much more value to our customer, because we know also that HPV is visible on the market as a most professional system, high quality system with additional phantom colors, with very high grammage capabilities. So altogether can bring much more values and opportunities to our customers.
Thank you. And then sort of looking ahead, obviously you're in a great position to see the future of embellishing. What innovations or what new solutions can we have to forward in the next few years?
So for sure, and mainly because of the sustainability, there is a huge growth for health, huge demand or need for the uncoated media. So it is also one of the solutions, or one of the things we launched at Drupa, support of uncoated media. This market, especially web complete market, is growing very fast. And whenever the greeting cards, invitation, business cards are required for uncoated media, we have a solution. So until now, the market had to use the prime paper. Prime paper is much costly than standard uncoated paper. So only because of this new feature or on this ability to use standard uncoated paper, we replaced for the last 40 years in several presses to add value to the production of our customers. So the web trade market, the greeting cards, business card, link stations, entire segments of the web defense required uncoated media because it is much more sustainable.
And any final thoughts you'd like to share with us?
I'm very glad to be here. I'm going to meet several customers for the next couple of days. So I hope so together with Kemtek and together with the HP products, we can find a way how to approach them and how to convince them that digital embellishment is something which can add value to their product, and of course which can add value to their sustainability approach.
Right, thank you so much. Thanks for your time, and have a wonderful time here in South Africa. We're very glad to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care.